Hello and welcome back to another Sports Playground video, and today we will be running over the mid-season award races. And if you didn't know, we're about at the mid-season point of the NFL year this year, which sucks because it seems like it's going by so fast, but at the same time it feels like things are shaping up to be a great postseason. Maybe not from my Eagles, but it's all good. So anyway, I decided to think of who is probably the mid-season MVP, mid-season Rookie of the Year, mid-season Comeback Player of the Year, and mid-season Defensive Player of the Year, and also mid-season Safety of the Year. So let's jump right into it. Oh yeah, and Offensive Player of the Year. So let's start with Defensive Player of the Year, because why not? I just feel like starting with that. So oh yeah, and excuse the noise in my background. My dad is outside cutting wood. So yeah. And anyway, for DPOY, I've got Aaron Donald. This guy is consistently week in and week out a dominant force on the inside. 9 sacks. And we're midway through the season. That's about 18 by the end of the year, assuming he can keep his pace. Even though he may not be on the greatest Rams team, he is still dominant on the inside and will win back-to-back DPOYs. And next up on the list, we're going to have Offensive Player of the Year. So for Offensive Player of the Year, I have Derrick Henry, over 700 rushing yards, over 8 touchdowns. This guy is unstoppable. I don't know if there's a single player in the league that could single-handedly, just by himself, bring down Derrick Henry. That is how hard I feel it is to tackle him. He is just an absolute monster, and he's so fast. He's underrated when it comes to his speed. Everyone always forgets about how fast Derrick Henry is on the run. And yeah, the next up here we have for Rookie of the Year, we have Justin Herbert. At the beginning of the year, in my draft, I believe in my mock draft video, I mentioned the Chargers picking Justin Herbert, and how I feel that he might be good. I don't really think he's that great, but he might be good because the Chargers have a great offense. I don't feel that Justin Herbert is only good because the Chargers offense is good. I feel that Justin Herbert is a good quarterback at this moment, and therefore I have him as the Rookie of the Year. He has better stats than Joe Burrow, and he has been electrifying, even though he has struggled to finish off games in that fourth quarter. Yeah. And then next up on the list, we have the Comeback Player of the Year, which I have as Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger, I mean, at the beginning of the season, everyone through the first 2 weeks, I believe, probably had Cam Newton as their Comeback Player of the Year. They all saw how good he was performing, but he has had a massive fall from grace after those first 2 weeks, and now Ben Roethlisberger has taken over the reins and has had a great season. He hasn't had as many yards as he normally does, but that's because he hasn't had to air it out as deep as he normally does. But his completion percentage is higher than normal, as well as his QB rating and his passer rating. He is playing good football right now, and he's helping lead the Steelers to this 7-0 record that they're sitting at. And yeah, and next up for MVP, I have this was a really hard one for me to do. It was neck and neck between Patrick Mahomes and the man who has never received an MVP vote, even though it seems like he's in the conversation every year, Russell Wilson, and that's who I'm going with. Russell Wilson is just insane. He is unstoppable right now, and I don't understand how you stop this guy. He has just been unbelievable, and he's been aided by DK Metcalf, but he's been making amazing throws, making great decisions. He knows how to do everything exactly right. He is an MVP caliber player right here at this moment as I sit to record this video. And last but not least, of course, the most important on this channel, we have the Midseason Safety of the Year. Of course, it will be Budda Baker, the only player to win Safety of the Week in back-to-back weeks or in 2 weeks alone. He made the list 3 weeks in a row, and he's won it twice in a row. He has been just amazing, had such a good run over these last couple weeks, and he has played out of his mind. And that is what's going to have him up on Safety of the Year, midseason, of course. And anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.